ॐ वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। अखण्डं सच्चिदानन्दम् अवाङ्मनसगोचरम्
अखण्डं
सच्चिदानन्दं
मनसगोचरम्
आत्मानमखिलाधारम् आश्रये भीष्टसिद्धये
आत्मानमखिलाधारमाश्रये
अर्थतोऽप्यद्वयानन्दानतीतद्वैतभानतः
अर्थतोऽप्यद्वयानन्दातीतद्वैतभानतः
गुरूनाराध्य वेदान्तसारं वक्ष्ये यथामति।
गुरूनाराध्य वेदान्तसारं वक्ष्ये यथामति।
एवं भूत स्वस्वरूप चैतन्य साक्षात्कार पर्यन्तम्
स्वस्वरूप चैतन्य
साक्षात्कार पर्यन्तम्
श्रवण मनन निदिध्यासन समाधि अनुष्ठानस्य
श्रवणमनननिधिध्यासनसमाधिनुष्ठानस्य
अपेक्षितत्वात्
अपेक्षितत्वात्
ते अपि प्रदर्श्यन्ते
प्रदर्श्यन्ते.
We saw this passage, beginning of the new chapter, Jnana Sadhanam. The sadhanam to gain the jnanam. This Brahma, which is Atma, it is not a Vishaya which can be known like any other object of knowledge. It is not another object of knowledge. The very witness is Brahma, Suprakasha Chaitanya. And what is the sadhana to know that Aham Atma Brahma, Pramanam being there, and the sadhanam is Shastram as a Pramanam being there, and the wielder of the Shastram teacher being there. Now, the sadhanam is the Shishya should be available to get the knowledge. The knowledge is in the form of words. The words have to be heard, therefore Shravanam. The knowledge here is in the form of the words. The knowledge is not in the form of seeing, it is not in the form of touch, it is not in the form of smell, it is not in the form of taste or anything. So it is in the form of the words, and the words have to be heard. Therefore, Shravanam, therefore Shravanendriya. Indriya, of course, Shravanendriya, Shrotrendriya, as Pratyaksha being the Mula Pramanam, without which no knowledge is possible. So therefore, the Mula Pramanam, Shrotrendriya being there, that should be now, that one should be with all ears to hear the words as revealed of the Shastram, as revealed by the teacher in keeping the Sampradaya. That process is called Shravanam. The Shravanam is the Savadhanam. And Acharya here mentions the Sakshatkara Paryantam. In the last class, I think we discussed this elaborately. Paryantam till the end. Sakshatkara. Atmanubhuti. Sakshatkara. Sakshat. Sakshat means there is no gap. Immediate. Now, immediately. Sakshat. So it is immediate knowledge. We translate Sakshat. Sakshat as is an Abhiya. Sakshat. What can be Sakshat? That which is immediate, that which is you. So we have Pratyaksha, Paroksha, Aparoksha. Sakshatkara is Aparoksha. It is Aparoksha. Na Paroksha, na Pratyaksha. It is always Aparoksha, Sakshatkara. Sakshatkara Paryantam, till there is Sakshatkara. Immediate knowledge, till the immediate knowledge, the knowledge of the knowledge of oneself, the Atma to be Brahma, that knowledge is gained. Sakshatkara Paryantam. Paryantam, the word is important. Till the knowledge is gained. Till the knowledge is gained, then this Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam, and one more is added, Samadhi Anushtanam. Anushthanasya apekshitatvat te api pradashyate. The author presents them also. So therefore, Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam and Samadhi. Through these means alone, knowledge can take place. Knowledge takes place at the level of Shravanam itself. The Mananam and Nididhyasanam, and of course Samadhi, these are meant for removing the Pratibandha. Pratibandha Nivrittaye, Manana, Nididhyasana, Samadhi, Sadhanani. But knowledge happens only at the level of Shravanam. Shravana eva jnanam bhavati. But that jnanam would be sapratibandhaka jnanam if there are obstacles. Not for all. If the adhikari is uttam adhikari, Shravana matrena jnanam bhavati. Tatu tamasi, like the 10th man. The knowledge happens that very moment when the teacher reveals the truth. Tatu tamasi. That moment itself, knowledge happens, that person becomes free. The knowledge and the moksha, there is no gap. The gap is that because of the pratibandha, therefore, mananam, nididhyasanam, and samadhi, abhyasaha. So therefore, since most of us come under the either madhyamadhikari or mandadhikari, therefore only this jnana pursuit takes a length of time. Of course, it differs from individual to individual. But these steps have to be followed to get the sakshatkara, or sakshatkara paryantam should be followed. Therefore, te api pradashyante. These four are pradashyante, or discussed or shown here. The word Shravanam. Shravanam is derived from the dhatu Shru dhatu. Shru plus lit pratyaya, Shravanam. Mananam is nothing but Shravanam alone. What is Mananam? How do you do Mananam? There is no special process. Mananam is, of course, mind is involved. Chintanam, mandatu, man to think. It is nothing but punaha Shravanam Kuryat. Again and again, listen to the Shastra so that the doubts in the form of pramana sambhavana, prameya sambhavana are handled. And nididhyasanam is to remove the viparita bhavana, as we saw yesterday also, viparyaya, viruddha bhavana, viparita bhavana. The previous vasana is so strong, the orientation is so strong, not to remove that, an alert living that is in the form of either dhyanam or in the form of alert life, nididhyasanam. As we saw in Kata Upanishad also, nididhyasanam, samadhi abhyasa rupa nididhyasanam, and brahma abhyasa rupa nididhyasanam. Iti nididhyasanam we discussed in Kata Upanishad also. Therefore, these are the sadhanani. And we also discussed the Bhamati Sampradaya and Vivarana Sampradaya, and we belong to Vivarana Sampradaya iti. So therefore, Shravana Manana Nididhyasante api pradashyante iti uktamatra. And in the what is the pramanam if it is asked? Upanishad, many places it occurs Atma Vare Drashtavyaha, Shotavyaha, Mantavyaha, Nididhyasitavyaha in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Iti mantrena Upanishadi Atmanaha Shravanam Mananam Nididhyasanam cha upadishtam. Atma Sakshatkaram Prati. Atma Sakshatkaram Prati Shravana Manana Nididhyasanani Sakshatkaranani iti Karanat Shravana Manana Nididhyasanani atra pradashyante acharyena. Now this question is asked, how long one should do Shravanam? यावत् स्वस्वरूप चैतन्य साक्षात्कारः न भवति तावत्. That is why साक्षात्कार पर्यंतम एवं भूत स्वस्वरूप चैतन्य evam bhuta, referring to what has been discussed before. Evam bhuta, that which is in the form of this nature, that swaswarup, one's own chaitanya, chaitanyam, consciousness, atma, sakshatkara paryantam. Yavat swaswarupa chaitanya se sakshatkaraha na bhavati tavat anushteyani. What? Shravana manana nididhyasanani anushteyani tavat anushteyani. Ataha eva अपेक्षितानि एतानि साधनानि अपेक्षितानि इति. In fact, it is said in the Brahma Sutra also. आवृत्ति असकृत उपदेशात 411 in the Brahma Sutra. आवृत्ति असकृत उपदेशात इति ब्रह्म सूत्रे उक्तः अस्ति सूत्रकारेण बादरायणेन. किम् उक्तः अस्ति? श्रवणादीनां पुनः पुनः अनुष्ठानं कर्तव्यम्. पुनः पुनः अनुष्ठानं कर्तव्यम्. पुनः पुनः अनुष्ठानं साक्षात्कार पर्यन्तं कर्तव्यम्. अप टू साक्षात्कार, up to brahmanubhuti, atmanubhuti, it has to be done. Avritti asakrit upadeshat. Asakrit upadeshat. That is why it is also said, it is not the knowledge of the self is gained just by a 3 years course or 4 year course. One has to learn from the teacher till the knowledge is gained. So Shravanam has to be done. It is not just about completing the Dashopanishad, 10 Upanishads, then some Prakana Grantha, then Gita, Smriti, Prasthanam, and Nyaya Prasthanam, even the Brahma Sutra. Studying all this, I've studied all this, then Sakshatkara has not happened, then still one has to continue studying. Sakshatkara Paryantam Shravanam Kuryat, Avrittihi Asakrit Upadeshat, Shravanadinam Punah Punah Anushtanam Kartavyam. Therefore, there is no end. End is still it is gained. Therefore, Shravanam Manam Vididhyasanam, this is only means Shravanam Mananam Dhyanam Samyak Vastu Palabdaye Sabha Vedanta Vakyanam Shadbir Lingaihi Sadadvaye. It is Sarva Vedanta Siddhanta Sara Sangraha. It is one of the bigger Vedanta Prakarana Grantha. There Acharya says स्वदखंड कारवृत्तिर्विना तो मननादिना श्रवणात् मननात् ध्यानात् तात्पर्येण निरन्तरं बुद्धेः सूक्ष्मत्वमायाति ततो वस्तुपलभ्यते मंदप्रज्ञावतां तस्मात् करणीयं पुनः पुनः. That is important. मंदप्रज्ञावतां तस्मात् करणीयं पुनः पुनः. What? Shamanam, Manam, Dhyanam, Samyak Vastu Palabdaye, Manda Pragyavatam, Manda Adhikarinam, Tasma, therefore, Karaniyam, Vastu Palabdaye. Why? Because Buddhehe Sukshmatvam is required. Buddhi should be settled to understand this. Sukshmaya, Tograya, Sukshmaya Buddhya, as Kathopanishad says. The buddhi has to be very sharp, should be Sukshmaya Buddhaya. Shrutyadehe, Shrutyodistato Brahma, Nyayam Buddhya eva Sukshmaya. Sukshmaya Buddhya eva Nyayaha. Therefore, buddhi has to be Sukshma. Not all buddhis are Sukshma. Uttamadhikari's buddhis are Sukshma. So, therefore, it is, the moment is said, it is understood, therefore, Jnanam Brahma Sakshatkara happens. What about Mandadhikari, Madhyamadhikari? Manda Prajnavatam, therefore Tasmat Karaniyam, Punas Punaha Shravanam Karaniyam. Therefore, Shravanam is important. Shravanam is, of course, important. It is important. That is, it has to be practiced, it has to be continued. The Shastram, the Upanishads have to be heard again and again. That is the idea. It is not that completion, one Upanishad is completed. The same Upanishad to be read again and again, to be listened to again and again. And repeated listening itself will remove doubts, that becomes Mananam. So Mananam is not a separate process. It is nothing but Shravanam. It is Shravanam alone. And Nididhyasanam, what is heard is only recalled. It is contemplated upon. So that is also a form of a Shravanam only. Therefore, Shravanam is Pradhana Sadhanam. So Mananam and Nididhyasanam and Samadhi, all these are only for Pratibandha Nivrutti. Sapratibandhaka Jnanam becomes Apratibandhaka Jnanam by Mananam, Nididhyasanam and Samadhi Anushtanam. Samadhi for gaining Nishta. Samadhi here the author mentions separately. Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam, Samadhi Anushtanam iti. But Samadhi, generally we include that also in Nididhyasanam. Samadhi. Anyway, here the author later we will see, discuss about Nirvikalpa Samadhi, Savikalpa Samadhi iti. Now, having discussed this, now the Shravanam, the author explains Shravanam is not just listening, it is Tatparya Avadharanam, the author says. Let us read the next passage, 182. Shravanam Nama
Shravanam Nama
Shad Vidhalingaihi
Vidalingaihi
Ashesha Vedantanam
Ashesha Vedantanam
Advitiya Vastuni
Advitiya Vastuni
Tatparya Avadharanam.
Tatparya Avadharanam.
That is Shravanam. Tatparya Avadharanam. Pare Brahmane Tatpari Nishchayam Shamanam Viduhu. Again in the Sarva Vedanta Siddhantasara Sangraha. The Acharya says, Shankaracharya, Sutasya eva advitiyasya vastunaha pratyahatmanaha. Pare Brahmani Tatpari Nishchayam Shavanam Viduhu. Iti. But Shravanam is what? Shravanam Nama Vedantan Advitiya Brahmani Tatpariya Avadharana Anukula Manasi Kriya iti. In the Vedanta Paribhasha, the Acharya says, Vedanta Paribhasha is another Prakarana Grantha. Vedantanam Advitiya Brahmani Tatpariya Avadharana Anukula Manasi Kriya. Shravanam Natu Kevalam Karnabhyam Vedanta Vakyanam Shravanam. Kintu Ashesha Vedanta Vakyani Shutva Tesham Vedanta Vakyanam Tatparyam Advaita Brahmane eva Asti iti Nishchayaha. That is Shravanam. So, therefore, Shravanam is Advitiya Brahmani. In the Advitiya Brahma, the Tatpariya Avadharana Anukula Manasi Kriya. Shravanam is Manasi Kriya. Like Upasana, Manasa Karma. Similarly, this is Manasi Kriya. It is an action, of course. Tatparya Avadharana Anukula Manasi Kriya. What Kriya? It is Anukula for Tatparya Avadharanam. Therefore, it is not just listening it is not just Karnabhyam Vedanta Shravanam. Arriving at the Tatparyam. Tatparyam being Advaita Brahma. So therefore, listening to the words of the Vedanta and understanding that all the Vedanta Vakyas have the Tatparyam in revealing this Advaita Brahma. And that Brahma, Advaita Brahma is myself. That is Shravana. Therefore, only author here says Shravanam Nama Shadvida Lingaihi. We will see what Shadvida. The author has introduced Shadvida Linga, new word. So he himself will explain later. Shadvida Lingaihi Ashesha Vedantanam. Ashesha Vedantanam, the entire Vedanta Shastra. Ashesha Vedantanam Tatparim Kutra Asti Kasmin Vishaya Asti Advitiya Brahmani Vastuni Eva. Therefore, Shadvida Lingaihi, through the sixfold Linga. Linga is Linga. Linga is the signs, the translation, you 6 characteristic signs. The word Linga, the Linga means indicator. Linga means indicator. Lingate anena iti. Linga hal, indicator. Linga symbol. So Tatparya to be ascertained with the help of Shadvida Linga. Sixfold special signs, special characteristics, special marks. They are required to arrive at the Tatparya. Then what is Tatparya? What is Kim Tatparya? Tatparya tat artaha. Saha paraha yasya saha tat paraha iti bahuvrihi. Tasya bhavaha tatparyam. The word Tatparya nirnayaya lingam avashyakam, lingani. Therefore, Tatparya nirnaye shadvida lingani. What is Tatparyam? Tatparyam is by seeing the word itself, we can understand it is a Tadita word. 2 words are the Tatu and Paraha. Tatu is Artaha. The meaning of the word Tatu in the Tatparya is Artaha. Tatu is equal to Artaha iti Artaha. Tatu Artaha iti Artaha. Therefore, Saha Artaha Paraha Yasya Saha Tat Paraha. Artaha Paraha Yasya Saha Tat Paraha. That Artha is the Paraha is the ultimate for which or for whom, that is Tat Paraha. Bhuvri. So Tat Paraha means Artha Paraha iti Artaha. Artaha is the Paraha. Tasya bhavaha Shain Pratyaya, Tadita Pratyaya, Tatparyam iti. Bhave Shain Pratyaya. So you get Tatparyam. So Tatparyam is Shabdaha Vakyam va Yat Artha Param Tat Pratiti Janana Yogyatvam Eva Tatparyam. Shabda or a Vakya. A word or a sentence. It culminates or it reveals certain thing. Tat Prati, knowledge of that, which it generates. Tat Pratiti Janana Yogyatvam Eva Tatparyam. So here it is Ashesha Vedantanam Tatparyam Kim. Vedanta is nothing but in the form of the words, Upanishad in the form of words alone. So therefore, Vakyani, Vedanta Vakyani, the words, what is the Tatparyam? It generates a knowledge that Pratiti Janana Yogyatvam Tatparyam. The word, the meaning of the word Tatparyam. Tatparyam is defined as Pratiti Janana Yogyatvam. Tat Pratiti, Arthapara. Tat Pratiti Janana Yogyatvam. Yasya asti. That is called Tatparyam. So here what is Tatparyam? Advaita Brahma. That is Tatparyam. Advitiye Brahmani eva Ashesha Vedantanam Tatparyam. So Advitya Brahma is the Pratiti, is the knowledge. And the knowledge is generated by the words. Therefore, the words which have the status of being generator of the knowledge of the Advitya Brahma, that is the Tatparya. And Tatparya Avadharanam, ascertaining the Tatparyam of the words of the Vedanta, complete Vedanta, not all the Upanishads, Ashesha Vedanta Vakyanam, Tatparyam, Kutra Asti, Kasmin Vishaya Asti, where it culminates, Advitya Brahmani Eva. So therefore, Advitiya Brahmani Eva, Tatparyam Asti. It has no other Tatparya. In the Upanishad, Srishti Prakaranam is talked about, Panchakosha, etc., Avasthatrayam. These are not the Tatparya. These are all the Prakriya and certain methods are handled are ultimately to reveal the Advitiya Brahma. For Tatparya Avadhanam, you have to arrive at a Tatparya. Therefore, Tatparya Nishchaye, the Shadvida Lingani. So, therefore, Tatparya means Pratiti Janana Yogyatvam. Ishtasya Arthasya Pratiti Janana Samarthyameva Tatparyam Ityartha. Ishtasya Arthasya. Artha which is desired. Ishtasya Arthasya Pratiti, knowledge. Janana, generating. Samarthyam, the capability of generating the knowledge of the Ishtasya Arthaha. That is called Tatparyam. So, they say, Saindavam Anaya. It's a statement. Saindavam Anaya. Saindavam Anaya is Saindava Shabdasya Artaha Lavanamiti. Lavanam Bodhayati. Now, Lavanam is salt. Bhojana Samaye, Bhojana Prakarane, Saindava Shabdasya Lavana Shabdasya Lavanartha Bhavati. Natu Ashvartha Pratiti Bhavati. While eating, when the person asks for salt, Saindavam Anaya, the word Saindavam there doesn't generate the knowledge, or it should not. It should generate the knowledge of the Ashva. Saindava also means Ashva. So Bhojana Prakarane Saindava Shabdat Ashvartha Pratiti na bhavati. Na bhavatu. Should not happen. Then what? Saindavam is salt. Yuddha Samaye, Saindavam is there, you should not bring salt. Therefore, the sentence being the same, Tatparya. The word produces certain artha knowledge. That yogyatvam is important. Yogyatvam, pratiti janana yogyatvam. That is called Tatparya, therefore that is arrived. That is ascertained by the sadhanam, shravanam. So on that the Tatparya avadhanam being Advaita Brahma, therefore Shravanam should be with the help of the Shadvidalinga, should facilitate and arriving at this Tatparyam, not other Tatparyam. The same Shastra being heard by other people, they arrive at duality, Visishtadvaitam, Dvaitam Ityadi. But we say, Ashesha Vedantanam Tatpari Nirdhanam Kutra Kasmi Vishe Asti Advitya Brahmani Eva Asti iti. So, therefore, Tatparyam of any sentence in general, any Vakya, Tatparyam should be arrived at depending on the time, depending on the place, because a word has got many meanings. Shabdanam artaha bhinnaha bhavanti. Therefore, deshataha, kalataha. So, auchityat, uchita, deshataha, kalataha, all this should be kept in mind and arriving at the Shabdanam Tatparyam avagantavyam. Etan sarvan samyak vicharya evas Tatparyam avagantavyam iti. When this is so with regard to the Lokika words, what to talk about the Vaidika words? So therefore, with regard to the Vaidika Shabda, therefore only here it says Shadvida Lingani. A method is given here. How to arrive at the Tatparya? Lokika words we know the context. But here, when it comes to Shruti, here the author says, by the help of Shadvida Linga, sixfold Linga, the signs. So, therefore, Shadvida Linga, they are required for Tatparya. So, Tatparya Avadharanam is Shravanam. Tatparya Avadhanam is understanding the meaning of any statement in keeping with the context. In keeping with the context, what precedes and what follows, all this should be kept in mind. This is in general. So in keeping with the audience, the speaker also speaks. The context important. So what the speaker says, that is not universally applicable to all. That is, context is important. What context he says certain things. So out of context, that should not be quoted. What context and what audience and what he has said before, what is the topic, what will come after, in keeping with a certain thing is then only we have to arrive at the tatparyam of the words. Even in Vyavahara, we say, you don't understand tatparyam of what I'm saying, we say. When it comes to the Vedika, it's all the more important, arriving at the meaning of the words of the Shastram. So, because we have to ascertain the intention, the purport of Vedanta, therefore, Vedanta Nama Upanishad Pramanam, it being a Pramanam, therefore, as Pramana it generates knowledge. So, what is that the Vedanta ascertains? Therefore, the ascertainment, Tatparya Avadhanam, is important. And it is not Dvaitam, it is Advitiya Vastu Brahma Eva Jiva Ishvara Aikyam, that the Jiva Jagat Ishvara, that Veda, the Vedas are seeming Veda, not real Veda. So therefore all the Vedas resolves in the knowledge of which that Advitya Brahma, that is the Tatparyam. Therefore, and for that, the Shadvida Linga help. Shadvida Lingani Avashyakani Bhavanti. So therefore, Shadvida Linga. Now, what are the Shadvida Linga? Shadvida Linga, we say Shadvida Linga. What is the Shadvida Linga? Sixfold Linga. Shadvida Linga hi eva Tatparya Avadharanam. So it is not just by just imagination or by just the mere our fanciful thinking. We say it is Advitya Brahma. The Tatparyam of Vedanta Upanishad is Advitya Brahma. It is not. It is by the application of this technical, these tools. With that only it is established. Tatparyam of Vedanta is Advitya Brahma. What are those tools? What are those Shadvida Linga? The author himself says, Lingani. Lingani Kani and Shadvida Lingani Kani. It is said, the next line. Let us read. Lingani tu.
Lingani tu.
This is sixfold lingas are there. It is good to memorize the shloka also. The author has given the next passage. Upakrama upasamhara abhyasa.
Upakrama upasamhara abhyasa.
Apurvata phala arthavadha.
Apurvata phala
Arthavadha.
Upapatti.
Upapatti.
Akhyani. It's a compound. Akhyani, Akhyani kya purvaka or kya apurvaka kya dhatu. Kya means enumerated. Akhyani. Akhyani, what Akhyani? Lingani Akhyani. What are the linga? Upakrama, Upasamhara, Abhyasa, Apurvata, Phala, Arthavada, then Upapatti. Arthavada, Upapatti. Upapatti, Akhyani. Upapatti, yeah. It is Yen Sandhi, Upapatti, Akhyani. Upapattihi. Here, the next passage. Okay, next passage also let us read. Taduktam.
Taduktam.
Upakramopasamhara.
Upakramopasamhara.
Sorry, Upakramopasamharo.
Upakramopasamharo.
Abhyaso purvata phalam.
Abhyaso purvata phalam.
Arthavadopapatti cha
अर्थवादोपपत्ति च
lingam tatparya nirnaye
लिङ्गं तात्पर्यनिर्णये
upakramopasamharo yadi sandhi then abhyasaha purvata palam arthavadopapatti cha. Arthavada anupapatti, it is dvivachanam, therefore arthavadopapatti iti dirgha. Like matihi mati, upapattihi is mati shabdavat. So therefore here upapatti is rasva only. I just thought it was a dirgha, no. Here upakrama upasamhara abhyasa purvata pala arthavada upapatti akyani. Here dirgha is that therefore may think upapatti is dirgha shabda, not dirgha. Here arthavadopapatti is compound. It is dvivachanam. Arthavadopapatti, matihi mati, like that. Right. So lingani. Upakramaopasamharo. So tatparya, upakramadina tatparya nirnaya kriyate. Therefore we need to know what they are. Parichayaha. Atra pradiyate acharyena. Upakramaha. Acharya will talk about all the linga. We will explain. It is interesting to note this is from this Upakramaopasamhara. The shloka is from the Brihat Samhita. It is from the Brihat Samhita. The text Brihat Samhita, it is quoted. Upakramopasamharaha. To ascertain Tatparya Nirnaya, the first linga, it is Upakrama. Upakramaopasamhara. Upakrama is introduction, beginning. Samhara, Upasamhara is conclusion. So beginning and the conclusion. The text begins with saying something and ends with not saying something. It should conclude the same thing what has been said at the beginning. So you cannot start with something and end with something else. I mean, even in mathematics or science, we say that first we begin the derivation of a theorem by certain assumption. This is how it is. Then finally we prove it. Similarly here also, the beginning and the conclusion of the text is one linga. It is given as one linga. Upakrama upasamharo. You can see abhyasa apurvata palam arthavada upapatti cha. So upakrama upasamhara is treated as one linga. Then abhyasaha apurvata palam arthavada upapatti. 6 lingas. That's why it's given as upakrama upasamharo as one linga. So that is the first linga. So upakrama indicates the purport of any text, any shastra, any text. Upakrama upasamhara. And upakrama upasamharo abhyasa. Abhyasa is abhipuraka asdhatu. And the asdhatu, then krit pratyaya bhave, I think, abhyasaha. Abhyasa means repetition. Abhyasa means not practice, repetition, repeating. Repetition. Abhyasaha is repetition. The author himself will explain later what is abhyasa with the example he will say. So abhyasaha. So when you want to say something, we repeat the same thing. When you want to say something and we want to emphasize that in our communication, we repeat the same thing once, twice, thrice, or as many times till it is registered in the mind of the listener. So repetition. Generally, we say this repetition is a defect. The Shastram repetition is a defect, but this is not a defect. Tatriyam, when something is repeated, it means it has certain importance. That's why it is repeated. Therefore, it is not a defect. The Shastram, the author himself will will quote from the Chandogya. The Tattvamasi is repeated. The 6th chapter of the Chandogya Upanishad, the important chapter where Tattvamasi, the the Uddalaka will tell his son, Shvetaketu, Tattvamasi iti 9 times. One time is enough. Why it is said repeated? Because just Tatparya. So it is not a defect. In order to entrench the message, the truth, it is said repeatedly. Therefore, repetition is it's an linga to arrive at the Tatparyam. Advitya Brahma is the Vastu, that is the truth. Therefore, that should be repeated again and again. Therefore, that repetition is called Abhyasaha. Abhyasaha. Then Apurvata. Apurvata means na Purvata, Apurvata. Apurvam means original. Apurvata means it is original. It is not copied, it is original. So Upanishad, they convey something that is not available for any other pramana, not available anywhere else. Therefore, it is a subject matter of Upanishad alone. Therefore, Apurvata cannot be revealed by other pramana. Therefore, Apurvata. You cannot look for the what the Upanishad says in somewhere else. Impossible. Therefore, Apurvata. So Pramanantarena Avishayikaranam Apurvata. So yet Upanishada Pradipaditam Bhavati Tat Pramanantarena Avishayikaram na Bhavati. Tat Apurvata iti. Yata Chandagya Upanishadi, that Advitiya Vastu is Tatutamasi iti, which has been repeated. That is not available for Pratyakshadi Pramana. Pratyakshadi Pramantarena Vishayikaram na Bhavati. Apurvata. Jiva Brahma Aikyam is Apurvata. It is a subject matter of Upanishad alone. So for Apurvata. Then Palam. Palam is result. Since effort is involved, effort must give the result. Prayojanam anudishya na mandopi pravartate. Even a fool also will not engage any task without expecting result. So result must be there. Every effort must have some prayojanam. Prayojanam is there, therefore only effort is. Certain benefit is there, therefore only effort is. Now, the Upanishad reveals the Advitiya Brahma. So what? What does it mean to us? In what way does it help me? In what way does it help me? What is the Palam? The Palam is freedom, moksha. So therefore, Palam must be there. So therefore, Apurvata and then Palam. Then Arthavada. Arthavada is just a praise, theology. It's a praise. So Arthavada. So Arthavada, like in the, say for example, in the Gita, not in the Gita, is see you can imagine. Then suppose if Bhagavan praises Arjuna in the Gita, he praises Arjuna in order to persuade him to study the Shastra. Or we can take Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is praised so much. Why? Bhagavad Gita, everyone praises Bhagavad Gita. Because that is a Moksha Shastra. The praise, if we want to stress the importance of Bhagavad Gita, it is praised. So therefore, by praising, people will have interest to study that. So therefore, to emphasize the need to study or to create inspiration in someone, either the person is praised or the text is praised. So in both way, Arthavada. Arthavada is praising. You praise something in order to persuade a person to pursue that, or in general, to emphasize the study of certain thing. So that is Arthavada. It's like advertisement. Advertisement, it persuades you to buy the product by repeated praising, by repeated repetition. There also abhyasa is, that is why abhyasaha, punaha, again and again, pratipadanam. The same ad is again repeated. It will create a samskara. Then naturally, you will, when you go to the market, you will ask for the same thing. So it's programmed. You are automatically programmed. It is repeated and it is also praised. No advertisement. No, they criticize themselves. They praise the product. So praising to pursue, to persuade you to buy, to purchase. So that is Arthavada. So therefore, there are Arthavadas in the Shastram. So therefore, praising something in order to highlight its significance, its merits, and therefore it is done. So here Advitya Brahma Vastu, that is praised because it is Purnam, it is Aparichinnaha, knowing that one becomes free from samsara, there is a stop for this Punarjanma, no more coming back. So therefore, and in contrast with the samsara is criticized, criticism of samsara and praising moksha, and for moksha this is the means, therefore Arthavada, that is Arthavada. Praising Jnanam as the means for gaining moksha, and samsara is dukkhamayam, janma dukkam, jara dukkam, jaya dukkam. This is also in another way, indirect praising of moksha only. Moksha as a purushartha should be acknowledged. That is acknowledged when that purushartha is praised. That is the Parama Purushartha, ultimate Purushartha, by saying that. So all the other Purushartha, Parichina Purushartha, this is Purnam, it is gaining which there is nothing to be gained. That is truth. There is a truth. That is the truth also. By saying that, one may get interest to pursue that. And in order to persuade by praising to pursue that Purushartha, the contrast, the samsara has to be criticized. So criticism of samsara is not just for the sake of criticism of samsara, it is to praise the moksha purushartha. Therefore, that is Arthavada. So Arthavada can be in any form. Then Upapatti, last one. Upapatti is reasoning. Nothing is illogical. What Shruti says also in keeping with the logic, in logic of the Shruti Anukula Tarka, logical reasoning. We don't force or we don't buy any illogical idea. Anything what the Shruti says, it should make sense. We don't accept anything which is nonsensical. Of course, Shruti doesn't say anything nonsensical. If at all, if it seems to be, then we have to reject it also. Or because Shruti says we have Shraddha in the Shruti, we cannot prove it, but we give the benefit of doubt to the Shruti. That is Shraddha. But if whatever the Shruti says, that has a logical basis and it can be explained logically. And the logic is not Shushka Tarka, as we saw in Sadhana Panchakam also, it is Shruti Anukula Tarka, logic. So it should be in keeping with why logic we say, because it should be appealing to our the mind, the mental, logical reasoning. The mind generally accepts things which are logical. It cannot accept illogical. If illogical thing is forced, then samshaya will be there. There will not be shraddha. There will not be commitment. Therefore, you should get convinced to pursue. Why should I study Vedanta? So therefore, conviction, and therefore that all the logical explanation, reasoning have to be presented by every text in order to prove that, in order to say that what it says is true. And therefore, one gets convinced, persuaded to pursue the Shastram. So therefore, Upapatti, reasoning is important. So these are the Shad Vida Linga, which helps to ascertain the Tatparya of any text. Not only Vedanta, here Advitya Brahma, the Ashesha Vedantanam Advitya Brahmani Tatparya Avadharanam, it is said, therefore, record to. It is regard to any text, any text, whether it is physics, chemistry, or any text. So this is applicable to Arivati Tatparya Nirnaya. Sometimes all the lingas may not be there. Sometimes if all the lingas are present in the given text, it's very good. Suppose you may find some lingas missing. Few lingas will be there. That is fine. So every text need not have all the Shadlinga. Some may have a few, one or two. Some may have all the six, some may have 4, 5. But that is enough to Arivati Tatparya Nirnaya. So therefore, in our Sampradaya, all these Shadlingas are applied, analyzed, and the truth is arrived at. The Upakarma Upasamhara for that, the best example is given is Chandogya Shruti, where, this Abhyasa. Abhyasa, for that example, this Chandogya Shruti always is quoted because there it is Abhyasa, that is repetition is done. 9 times it is repeated. So that is the place. Similarly, for other also, we have to look for the appropriate example. Like Palam, suppose if Palam is there. What is the Palam? Atma Jnanasya Anushtanasya Prayojanam Kim Palam Kim. In Chandogya Upanishad it is said, Acharyavan Purusho Veda Tasyadavadeva Chiram Yavat Na Vimokshe Atas Sampatsye Iti Advitiya Jnanasya Tat Praptihi Prayojanam Uttam Mokshaha Iti. That is the Palam. So Palam is said. So similarly, in each the author himself will give example from different Shrutis for these different lingas. So these are the Shadlinga which have to be applied to Arivati, the Tatparyam. The Shadlinga, these lingas are discussed under the context Shravanam. And Shravanam is, we saw, Shravanam is done with the help of this linga to Arivati Tatparyam. Vedanta Shravanasya, in the text called Vedanta Sara Chintamani, that is another text. There it is said, Vedanta Shravanasya Pratyakam, that is every day, Kritrashiti Phala Janakatvadapi Tasya Avashya Kartavyata Siddha Taduktam Dine Dine Cha Vedanta Shravanat Bhakti Sanyutat Guru Shushoshaya Labdat Trachra Shiti Phalam Bhavet. Dine Dine Vedanta Shravanat. Every day the Vedanta Shravana should be done. Then every day we are doing Vedanta Shravana, applying all the Shadvida Lingas. Shadvida Linga, it is strengthens the Tatpari Nirdhanam, Avadharanam. But when it will end, Shravanadehe kada samaptihi bhavati atma sakshatkaraha yada jayate tada eva tasya samaptihi. As we saw before, that's why the author said, Atma sakshatkara pariyantam. Same thing is said in the Vedanta Sara Chintamani, in the text also. The author there says, Brahmatmika Sakshatkara Yada Jayate Tada Eva Tasya Savanadehe Sadhananam Samaptihi Bhavati Tatparyantam Shravanam Kuryat Parokshacha Paroksheti Vidya Dveda Vicharaja Tatra Aparoksha Vidyapto Vicharahayam Samapyate. Shravanam is nothing but Vicharaha. As I said before, Shravanam is not just hearing, it is Vichara. This is important. To this Shravanam means Vicharaha, inquiries. This is what self-inquiry is. The inquiry cannot be done independently. Without Shastram, inquiry cannot be done. It's the self-inquiry, who am I, the inquiry. The independent self-inquiry cannot lead anywhere. Without Shastram, if the inquiry, who am I, if it is taken up, you will not arrive at, you will not get anything. As you started, as the at some level, the same level you will be. You will not have any improvement. You will find yourself in the same position, the same place. Who am I? Without Shastram. Independent self-inquiry. That is why Swamiji always criticize those who pursue the path of self-inquiry without Shastram. So therefore, the followers of course, Ramana Maharshi, Swamiji, he criticizes because without Shastram, the inquiry, what is inquiry can do? You have to know what Atma is, and Atma is revealed by the Atma Brahma revealed by the Shastram. That's what it is. Atma Vyeha, Aham Atma Vyeha. All those words are heard in the Shastram. Without that, how will you do Atma? If you don't know what it is, then who am I? Who am I? What is I? What it will lead to? What will finally reveal? By just saying, repeating like Japa, who am I, it will not take you anywhere. That is not Atma Vichara. The Vicharaha is, Shravanam is Vicharaha, Shravanam means it is Shastram, and that Shravanam is done, it is not just hearing, it is done with this Shadvida Linga. So, therefore, Shadvida Linga, this Shravana Sadharam, Karaniyam, Sakshatkara Pariyantam. Therefore, Aparoksha Vidya Prapto, the same Vidya, Vedantasara Chintamani, he says, Aparoksha Vidya Prapto. Vidya Dvida Bhavati. Parokshacha, Aparokshacha. The author there, he says, Paroksha Vidya, Aparoksha Vidya. The same thing we saw in Mundaka, Para Vidya, Apara Vidya. So, Vidya Dvida Bhavati, Para Vidya, Apara Vidya. Mere knowledge of the words of the Shastra is Apara Vidya. That will not give moksha. You know the knowledge, you have the knowledge of the words of the Shastra, but it is not assimilated. Assimilated jnanam alone gives moksha. That is that is paravidya, that is aparoksha vidya. Aparoksha vidya praptau, when it is gained, tadayeva vicharaha samapyate, tadayeva shravanam samapyate. There only shravanam ends. So, therefore, how long you will do shravanam? You have to keep on doing shravanam until the sakshatkara is gained. And for shravanam, the shad with the lingas are much helpful. Therefore, the Tatpari Nirnaya, that is important. Therefore, Shabanam is nothing but Tatpara Nirnaya. How do you arrive at the Tatpari Nirnaya? By Vichara. For Vichara, all these lingas are required. Upakrama, Upasamhara, Abhyasa, Apurvata, Palam, Artavada, Upapatti, all the lingas are required for arriving at the Tatpari Nirnaya. Tatpari Nirnaya, it means Vicharaha, Atma Vicharaha. For Atma Vichara, these lingas are required. We do Atma Vichara. How do we do Atma Vichara? We are not doing just sitting and doing self analysis. Who am I? Who am I? We are doing Vichara of the words of the Shastra. So Shavanam, therefore Shavanam is Vicharaha. Atma Vicharaha is Shavanam. Why it is required to arrive at the Tatparya? And for Tatparya, what are the supportive the things? This Shadvida Linga. These are meant for Tatparya. So, therefore, Vicharaha, Atma Vicharaha Kartavya, that is Shravanam. Till when Samapti, Kada Samapti Bhavati, Sakshatkara Pariyantam Kartavyam, Atma Vicharaha, Shravanam Kartavyam. When Avadharanam, the word Avadharanam also is important. Avadharanam is ascertainment, clear knowledge. Tatparya, Avadharanam. There is no doubt. There is no doubt, then there is no mananam is not required because Shravanam itself will do the job. Avadharana, clear ascertainment of the Tatparyam. Or clear ascertainment is done. You are convinced. But till the knowledge is sapratibandha jnanam. Then mananam and nididhyasnam should follow. That is the idea. We'll stop here. We'll discuss each linga. The author himself explains. We'll discuss that in the next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnavadachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद जी।
धन्यवाद शरण जी।
धन्यवाद।